5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Start. Hey, how's everybody going? Chris Rock. They don't seem to want to just him and his people. They don't seem to just want to admit that he has autism. Now, I came up with something new concerning myself, and it applies to the Chris Rock story. I have his autism. I just found out about it. So, okay, this woman in the 1980s, she's a psychologist, academic type, and she figured out a subset of autism the way Hans Asperger figured out Asperger's. It's really that simple. I'm not going to give a lecture on it. It was one of those I grokked it immediately that, yet again, I'm learning more. I'm getting my diagnosis, I believe, is updated as of today. What we get is a lot of garbage out there like this. This person isn't an academic. She's like a social worker or something. Nothing personal against social workers, but they're spinning it as if Chris Rock doesn't have autism. I saw a Reddit thread where a couple blokes or women, I don't know who they were, but they're saying what I'm saying right now. So I'm just going to tip the cap to them from over here in case by some odds they find this video of mine here. So this is Elizabeth Newsom, I think Newson, I think from England. And so the Chris Rock autism, it seems to be in the a very sociable one. So it's apparently not Asperger's, and I think I have this one too, which would make it easier. Like myself and Chris Rock, it's obvious we have the smaller mouths, things like that give it away. But in regards to this non-verb, whatever he's calling it. Well, anyway, there used to be a phrase called atypical autism. These things have been developing over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years and longer. Asperger's work went hidden for a very long time. I said I wouldn't go into too much of the specifics of it. Basically, it's referred to as pathological demand avoidance, PDA. Or as the freedom fighters for the PDA type of autism people, they're calling it, I think they are something similar, a persistent or a pervasive drive for autonomy. We feel apparently people like us, if it's true that I'm Chris Rock, for at least in regards to this video, it's sure it's probably a much easier to handle than the Aspies. We learned, we're the Aspies who learned. We're like the feral cats who survived pretty good somehow. So Chris Rocks, if by chance you find this video, snap out of it, man. It's just another way of saying autism. I also have attention deficit, and I have anxiety, and I think I have that demand avoidance. And it's kind of deep and interesting and overwhelming. I'm at the end of this video, or I'd say more. Take care. Have nice nights.